hop off from there.
Okay, go ahead.
I haven't even had a chance to roll my dice yet. Tenny, you're back, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Click, 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 click.
You heard me that I said I started the recording, right?
No, I didn't. Okay, we've got some nice little silence to fill that void. Fantastic. All right. So after a relatively easy bout with a couple of animated armors, after being rightfully paranoid,
Thank you.
Elwyn
Thank you.
stabbed one of the armors, which brought it to life, thus initiating the attack. You did do a little bit more exploring, going into what appeared to be some sort of guest bedroom, finding a number of different items, which are all in your inventories. A big standing mirror, and upon looking behind the mirror, were attacked by a ghostly being that seemed to sap away the strength from your newfound compatriot, Olmalis. After regaining the strength, you went to go investigate the bathroom and found a body that had been stripped of its skin, with a marking around its neck of some kind of bladed apparatus that cut all the way through the skin, the muscle, all the tissue was straight to the bone. Upon having I think it was Yadrith, looking up, saw that there were claw marks on the ceiling leading out of the bathroom. Going out in the hallway and moving into another room, you did find a couple of different books, such as an atlas of the continent, a book about the warlock patrons in the world, and I believe it was this room that you found the smut novel.
Yeah.
Or it was the previous room.
It was this room.
And then while you were out in the hallway, you did hear a violin coming from a room on the left side. And I believe that is where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
We still recording? Just double checking?
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yadrith is there just kind of finding a reflective surface to look at herself after the sexy kill that she had towards the end of last session.
Yes, that's right.
I was just gonna say, I do not remember the last half of last session.
Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's such a shame that I can't consult my notes to tell you all about it.
Or a recording.
That was very upsetting.
And
It's
she
the
told you
session.
she was upset, and
I'm-
yet
feeling kind of sensitive right now, and that was
Okay,
a low blow.
I will-
Okay.
I will. That will be like the second to last joke I make about that.
Great.
I get one more.
Anyways.
So did we take a long rest, or?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought we were going
You-
to.
You guys
Yeah.
had. Oh, is that why you guys are back up? Yeah. Okay. We'll say you. did.
yeah.
Because I thought we did for Old Malice's sake.
Who doesn't remember now, McGrory? Remember now.
Thought it was a short rest that you took because that's all it needed.
Then,
Okay.
yes.
I think you guys took a long rest shortly after, or shortly before the fight with the armor.
That
Mhm.
sounds
If I remember correctly.
right. I believe you.
Okay, you really shouldn't. I mean, I did throw 2 animated armors at you.
Whatever. I'm sorry in advance. I am gonna be really salty about not having my notes the whole time because I have so much information in there. I remember that this is like one big room, like the room we're to the left of.
This one here?
Yeah, like this door.
Yes. Yep.
And this door and this door. And I remember
Correct.
hearing something.
You did hear slight scraping.
Scraping. Okay.
Mhm.
So scraping and then violin from somewhere on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Tracks on the ceiling going straight up.
Yeah, you heard this. Do you hear it?
Cool.
That's what you heard kind of in that next room over.
So where's the violin coming from? You said to the left, but
Somewhere
isn't,
on the left side of
wouldn't
the house.
this be to the left?
Well, like on
Technically,
the
it
left
is
side
the
of the
left
hall.
edge. Somewhere from like over this area.
Okay.
I cannot see where you're pointing.
We already
Where?
went through this whole area, right? Yeah, I'm sure.
Correct.
Okay, well, I would like to go over there, I guess, and listen, like, to the doors.
I was too zoomed in. Where is the violin coming from?
Okay.
Somewhere
thought-
on
did
this
you hold,
side.
or-
So I'm gonna listen to the doors and see what I can. Ooh, what?
Put you right there. Give me 1 second.
I don't like what's happening.
If you wouldn't mind, make a strength saving throw, Elvin.
Ugh, God.
Yeah, Drith, if you want to position yourself somewhere on the map.
Since you said that, I'm in the room.
Great.
You
I'm in
don't
the
know that.
room where it happened.
You would have followed. You can place yourself somewhere out in that hallway.
I don't want to follow. I'm not making a strength saving throw, and you can't make me.
I didn't ask you to make one.
Damn it, you moved me.
I did. Because I also had a feeling that you forgot how to move yourself.
No, that's not it. Maybe I wanted to investigate something else.
Yeah, no. All right. So, Elwyn, as you are confidently walking down the hallway, you suddenly feel something slimy kind of rest on your right shoulder and slither its way down your chest and around kind of your lower left quadrant.
Throw up.
As you feel something dig into you, and you take 14 points of piercing damage. As Yadrith and Olmala see Elwyn is grabbed by something that looks a little pink, but with a little bit of shimmering silver, and she is picked up and thrown over the banister.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Sweet.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Elwyn.
Ow.
What the hell?
What the hell? Feeling bullied.
We just started.
Wow, it was a 13, but it's saying that it's a 1, so I guess I'm dead. Guess I'll
That's
just
fine.
die.
You only take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall 20 feet to the first floor, slamming on top of the table right there.
Super
I
And
run.
Cool and groovy.
right.
I run down the stairs. Can you see my icon moving?
No, I can't.
Ah, man, wish you could.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna need you to go back there because we are rolling initiative.
Why? I need to save her.
Okay, you can. During initiative.
Don't worry, I'm just getting all the low rolls out of the way right now.
What is his initiative? Ooh, he's got a good initiative.
I got 10. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. And then I need to roll for allowance. Where's his initiative? Poink. Oh, all right.
Have all his hit points been restored?
I would have said he would have taken a short rest and used one of his hit dice, yes. So he is back up to snuff. Alright. So starting. O'Malley, having seen this, immediately kind of looks up to where the appendage came from, and he is going to fire his hand crossbow. 14 plus numbers. I'm assuming that hits on a dirty 20, but let me double check. Okay, cool. So he is going to do. Oh, that sucks. So he's going to take one shot, fire it up towards the ceiling. And at this time, Yadrith, you do see what he is firing at. And you see this humanoid looking creature with long, probably about like 6-7 inch nails, climbing across the ceiling with a large tongue kind of just dangling down.
Ew.
He's going to do 4 points of piercing damage, and he is just going to reload and try again. 8 plus 6. Just misses. Okay. He's going to fire, and it's going to kind of shoot wide a little bit as it grazes the side of the creature, but not really doing any real damage. He is going to. He's going to stay where he's at. So that brings us to the creature. It is. Gonna go for a malice because he just attacked. So crawling across the ceiling, you see this thing just kind of like digging into the top of the ceiling, moving its way towards you. And it's gonna go for malice. Plus hits. Okay. Makes it just. But he does take. Oh, fuck me. Double sixes. So you see as the tongue kind of lashes out, trying to do the same thing and grapple him, but it just kind of like slices down his chest, and you see he takes a good amount of damage, actually 18 points of damage. And it is going to. Cry again. Yadrith. Yadrith does a. I know it does. Actually, what is your armor class?
16.
Just hits. Okay.
Ugh.
You take.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How much?
8 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay. So as this thing kind of pounces on you, kind of slashing at you, it slashes kind of right into your shoulder, drawing a little blood as it kind of rakes its nails across you. But it was trying to kind of push you over, and you kind of have enough strength with your legs to kind of kick him off. As
Okay.
he kind of sputters right next to you.
Yo.
That is going to be his movement and action. Yep. Elwyn.
Cool. How far can I move? Am I prone?
You would be, yep. So I would say from where you're at right now, you're kind of at level with this step ahead of you. And if you are looking to do the movement, you can actually do that and then right click to do different directions if you would like to.
Do I know what this thing is? Can I do some sort of check?
You did not have any time to see what it looked like.
Okay.
It just kind of picked you up and threw you over the banister.
But when. Okay. Can I? Would I be able to shoot at it from here?
No, so you are currently if you were, you would probably at least have to get to the top of the stairs because you are now 25 feet below.
I can't shoot up at an angle.
That would be at disadvantage, maybe, and he would technically be behind cover, so that would give him a +5 to his AC.
Then I'll just walk right there and drink a health potion.
Alright, so that is. You would actually be just about there, yep. Because you took half of your movement to stand up.
Okay. Do I know how much does a regular healing potion do versus greater?
It should say on the items. So, potion of healing is a greater one is 4d4 plus 4, and I think just a regular potion is 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. I guess I'll just use my regular one.
Okay. And that is just a bonus action to drink that if you'd like.
Okay.
And don't forget, if you don't take your action, you could use it to dash, so you can get a little bit farther up.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that. Okay. Can I use it from my inventory, or do I just have to roll it and then take it out?
Roll it and then just delete the item.
Oh, sweet.
Okay,
Thanks,
cool.
Dice.
Very nice.
So now I have.
And you heal 10 points.
Hey, now I'm not hemorrhaging blood.
That's always a good thing. Well, you can just take you say I take my action to dash, and move
what
up
does
to
dash-
30 feet.
Oh, it's 30. It's
Yep,
twice.
yeah, it basically doubles your movement. So from there to get up and move, you have 45 feet of movement.
35. Wait, no, math.
Don't forget, right click while you're doing that, and it'll go
Oh,
over.
I did.
Yeah, look at that.
I did forget. Look at that. I did forget. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually Ben's son that showed me how to do that. I was like, I had no idea you could do that.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, I'd like to go over here. Oops, that's not.
Here.
Is that gonna be, or is that still gonna be in the way? Should I be like here?
You can move like here. So it's like, yeah, I think that would be it, because you wouldn't be, you would be like right at that, the glass double doors.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
that is your move. Yadrith.
Okay. So you said he's right beside me, right?
He is right in front of you.
Okay, then I'm gonna stab him with my short sword.
All right, roll a stabby stab.
Ouch.
So as you go to kind of stab towards the ground, it just kind of like shifts back a little bit, moving out of the way. As it kind of, the mouth opens up a little wider, and you can see just these rows of fangs and this long kind of tongue with, as you start to see it up close, has what looks to be like little razors kind of protruding along the edge of the tongue.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Can I, since all I did was stand up and walk over, can I see? I would have had time to like look at it, right? Can I like see if I know what it is?
It would be at least a bonus action, kind of be like, all right, looking at it. I would say, with your passive.
I took 2 bonus actions.
Right. With your passive, I can tell you it's definitely something you have not seen before.
Okay.
All right, Yadrith, you attacking again?
Yes. Can I
Another
do
stab
an
stab.
Can I do an unarmed strike in an attempt to like kick him away?
So to kind of like push him back a little bit farther?
Yeah, but with my feet.
Sure, yeah.
God, my rolls suck today.
Unfortunately, as you go to kick, it kind of takes its tongue and just quickly kind of trips you up a little bit, so you're kind of thrown
Ew.
off your balance.
Gross.
You still have your movement and bonus action if you would like to take those.
Can I? Is there any way I can like roll? Am I on the floor?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're not.
Can
No. He didn't knock you prone, so
Oh,
you're
okay.
still standing.
Okay. Can I just move out of the way then? Can I move like over here?
You would take, actually, you can and still be safe,
Okay. Cool.
because you are
Yes.
still technically within his range. All right.
Okay.
Bonus action or no?
No.
Okie dokie. Brings us to our boy O'Malice, who is actually going to kind of shift over to where Yadrith was, and he's going to take a couple strikes with his longsword. First one hits. Second one also hits. Perfect. That's those. 2d6 plus 6. Okay, so he's going to kind of take his longsword and do a couple quick slashes right at the back of the creature, which, even though it's on the floor, it's still kind of just like on all fours, getting ready to crawl. But he is going to do 12 points of slashing damage. And we will say, action, he's gonna kind of look at it and be like, "You're mine." And he is actually using his Slayer's Prey for his next attacks. That would bring us to the beastie. It's gonna make one claw attack at O'Mallus. 7 hits. Alright, and he's gonna kind of dig his claws into O'Mallus's stomach as O'Mallus takes 8 points of piercing damage. And then he's gonna turn to you, Yadrith, and kind of lash out with his tongue. On a natural 6 plus 7. 13 doesn't hit, correct?
Nope.
Okay, he misses. He'll kind of lash out, and you still have your short sword out. Just kind of parry it away real quick. It is going to scuttle back this way a little bit, and O'Mallus is going to get that attack of opportunity. On a natural 5, he misses. As he wasn't quick enough to kind of get his long sword down, and the thing just kind of claws into the ground and runs away a little bit. But that brings us to Elwyn.
Okay. I'd like to shoot it.
All right.
Actually, hit me. I can't remember. Okay, I would like to use steady aim.
Okay. That is a bonus action that gives you advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Groovy. And you're using your hand crossbow?
Do I have a hand crossbow?
Is that not your...
I have a short bow.
Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what. Make a straight intelligence check. 15. You do actually have a hand crossbow somewhere deep in your bag.
Oh. Are its stats better than my short bow?
Quite possibly. I will say on a 15, you remember you picked it up from a bag that you wanted to return to its...
Right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If you reload your page, I just put it on there.
Okay.
I would like to use.
I'm really thinking hard about this.
Oh, don't hurt yourself.
I'm going to attempt to.
I use the dagger of venom
Oh.
and activate it to throw that at him instead.
Okay. Is it a bonus action to activate?
I don't think so. It just says. Oh wait, do have to use the action.
Damn it! I should have done that instead of drinking
You
potion.
can use an action to cause a thick web. Okay, so yeah, it would be a...
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Okay, well then I'll just shoot it with this crossbow that I now have that I need to
Hits, roll some damage. As you kind of just take that extra second to kind of steady your hand. This is the first time you're using this crossbow, and you go to shoot at it. it hits kind of right behind where its kind of scapula kind of would be, but it's a little bit not quite humanoid, so kind of right in that area, doing 6 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Because it's not technically sneak attack.
Got it.
Boom. Okay. Did you want to move any closer?
I cannot.
Any farther away? Yeah, you can.
No, because steady aim is like instead of moving. You can't move if you use that.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Only if you haven't moved during and then have to use it. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I think Kayla's back. Yeah, Drith, you there?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I had to use restroom.
You're fine. You are up.
Okay, I'm using my oath bow.
Okay. Roll an attack for me.
Oh my god, this is like, oof.
Big oof.
Yikes.
Can I start rolling my dice in person? I'm done with, what is it?
with
up?
roll 20 dice? Or,
I was just gonna say, I don't even know what website I'm on. Where am I? What day is it?
Technically, it's both. So as you go to shoot it, it just kind of like... well, actually, you say that you shoot it as it's kind of going towards its mouth. It kind of pivots its head and just bites down and snaps that arrow in half.
I was hoping I'd like trip or something, but
Not so much. I mean, you're standing right near a banister, so if you'd like to trip, I can make that happen.
so when it says d20 plus 10, so I would just roll a d20 and
And then add 10.
then add 10. Okay, let me get one.
Are you actually using your dice?
Yeah, I'm going to, because I'm very upset at these rolls. And then if this goes bad, then I just know it's not in the cards for me today.
Do be like that sometimes.
Okay, I have my Caduceus dice.
Very nice. Got that mushroom motif.
Okay. Yep, that one.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
god!
Look.
That's wild. The
Kayla,
D&D
sweetie, no.
The D&D gods said you cannot get your way out of this nat one.
Exactly. They were like, you could try online, in person. Also, you have to see. Let me see if it'll like show up on here. There's like a little. They're so pretty.
Ooh,
Show the d20. Yeah, look at that.
Little
cute.
mushroom.
I like
It's
it.
hard to see, but they're like purple blue.
Yeah.
This one has
And I
like
got-
pink in it.
Aw.
This is the critical role one I got. It's really hard to see.
And it came
Cute.
with a cute little pouch.
Aw, we love it.
But clearly, yep. So, what happened this time? Did I trip and fall?
We'll say you trip and fall. Roll a d4 for me, and I'll tell you this. We'll go north, east, southwest. So this is on a 1, you trip forward. 2, you
Is
trip
this
to the
it?
right. It is. 3, you trip backwards. 4, you go all the way over.
I got 4.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I was gonna say that you should make it be like 1 for because 1's bad, but I guess
Okay. Oh,
my
that's
God.
that's good.
No, it came up as nat 1 on here. On D and Beyond, it's showing a 1. So why is it coming up as 15? Like, come look at this. Oh, now it disappeared. It disappeared.
What?
It. So you know it shows dice.
it might have still
Screen.
been it might have been glitching and showing the previous
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I thought I had another nat 1. That's where the laugh came from.
So
Anyway.
on a 15, you go to trip, and you actually have enough. You do go over, but you are quick enough where you actually grab the banister and stop yourself from falling over. However, it is going to take 20 feet of movement to kind of like, and a bonus action. Well, I'll tell you what. You can either take a bonus action and 10 feet of movement, or a full 20 feet of movement to kind of pull yourself up on your next turn. Or on this turn, I
Okay.
guess, because you only attacked.
Yeah, I'll do the 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
Be
So
comfortable
as
with my-
Elwyn, as you see, Yadrith is like missed the shot, and she's like, "Ah, shit. Okay, let me if I get an angle like this, and you see she's leaning over the banister and just kind of keeps going, as a little hand just kind of grabs on, pulls herself up, and she's like, "I meant to do that. I got this." All right. You still have a bonus action if you would like to use it, and I think what, 15 feet of movement.
I am horrified to do anything. It says bonus action 2 weapon fighting. Actually, that's or
Hang
do
on.
I not have any bonus actions?
When you take the attack action, attack with a melee weapon. Um.
You can do a flat
So
roll attack,
here's the thing.
right?
You can go up to it and attack with your sword. The only thing is, when you go to do your damage, like for your short sword, it's 1d6 plus 5. Instead of the plus 5, it is just 1d6.
Okay.
So you still can attack if you would like to. It just removes
But
the
you'd
modifier
have to
for it.
walk up to it.
I found a D6.
Good job. It's like a regular dice.
I got 3.
Well, you still have to roll for an attack. So
Does that
let's see
not-
if you
does that
let's
not
see
it?
if you hit first. No,
Oh,
roll
right,
a
right,
d20.
right. Wait, hold on, my mouse. God, today. Okay.
I already moved you. Don't worry.
All right. Finally.
Nice. Good job.
27 does hit.
Yeah.
So roll that d6. And you said, wait, you said you got what?
It was 3.
3. So as you kind of just poke at it real quick, doing 3 points of damage as it kind of retracts its claw after you had sliced the top of his hand thing. That's going to bring us to Malice, who is Malice. Features, traits, actions. Okay. He is going to use his bonus action to cast. Okay. So you see that he actually is going to kind of touch this symbol that he has on his chest, and this kind of like pulse of like purple force energy kind of ripples around him, and he's going to run up to the creature and try to attack it twice with the longsword. Natural 19 hits, and then 11 plus things. Longsword 7 hits. Perfect. All right. I have been rolling the wrong damage for him. Holy shit.
In a way that's good for us or bad for us?
Bad for you. Alright, so
Of course.
on the first strike he does
So he's actually already dead. Got it.
yeah, not quite. So on the first strike you see he's actually gonna just cut right across this beast. Eadrith, as you see, it doesn't really have like a skull, it has almost like a brain looking thing right at the top, and you actually don't see any eyes on it whatsoever. But he's going to slash right across the top of that for 4 plus 4, so 8 points of damage. And then as soon as his blade leaves the tissue, you see that kind of burst of purple energy. And he takes an additional 3 points of damage. And because he's favored, it's extra damage. Ooh, another full 6 points of damage. As he kind of puts all his anger into this this prey.
Oh yeah, because he
Yeah.
did his whatever it was.
Yep. His whatever. I can't even find his whatever, yeah. Yeah, you guys know that. Come on. Actually, that's gonna bother me if I don't. Slayer's Prey. First time each turn that you hit the target. Oh, very nice. Oh, he does get a second attack too. 7 hits. Boom. For 9 points of damage as he goes to kind of like dab down and kind of stabs into his kind of left claw. Alright, this thing is looking pretty rough. But it is now the beast's turn. He is going to go for Old Malice. +7 hits. He's going to use his claw attack. Actually, no. He's going to use the tongue attack on him. Because he just pissed him the fuck off. Oof. So you see it kind of lashes its tongue out right around the midsection and kind of twists it, and you see just little spurts of blood coming from O'Malice's kind of hip area as he takes, if I'm doing this right, 17 points of piercing damage. And he's going to make a dexterity saving throw. 15 makes it. Perfect. And then it's going to take a claw attack at Yadrith. Assuming a 17 hits Yadrith.
Oh, just barely.
Alright, so he's gonna, as he's busy trying to pretty much cut O'Malice in half, it's gonna like swipe out of that one claw that you scratched and do 5 points of slashing damage to you.
You know, why not? I'm so bad.
Because why not? You know?
All we did was walk into a fucking hallway.
Yep. It's almost like it was waiting for you. Alright, that brings us to Elwyn.
Yes. I'd like to shoot it again, please.
Okay. uh, 25 does hit. Did steady aim
I'm not
go
doing
away?
it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that you have to do it each.
You do, yeah. You're correct. But with the piercing damage and the sneak attack, because there is an enemy within 5 feet, Elwyn, how would you like to do this?
Yay!
Woo!
So it just like it's basically got its tongue wrapped around O'Malice, right?
Correct.
So like while it's doing that and it's like preoccupied with Yadrith, I take aim right down the back of his throat where his mouth is
Ooh.
open.
As you see, you release that bolt, and it goes through, and you actually see it splits out the other side as it kind of just staggers a little bit and then just slumps over as the tongue kind of just falls to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Play the music.
So I do also have another piece of music if you guys do find yourself in that situation that I will be playing, but it's a surprise. All right.
Ew.
As the beast is dead.
Is it just nasty sauce? Like, it doesn't have pockets, right?
No, it doesn't look dissimilar to the body that you found, honestly, where it doesn't have skin or anything like that. Actually, you know what? Oh, I did get rid of your text channel, but let me... Drake, Team Alpha. I'll send you a picture of what you can see. In the Strike Team Alpha.
Oh. Ew.
Ew.
Nasty. Nasty boy.
Very.
Can I now do a check to see if I can figure out anything about this? Like, does it look like a natural thing, or like, what's its deal?
Yeah, give me an investigation. Investigation or nature. I don't know. That investigation's pretty good. You understand. Oh my god, I could hear that over the headset.
Well, no, I took out my headset, so
Oh, okay, never mind.
and I disturbed the baby, so my bad.
It is a medium-sized abomination.
What is that?
Kind of looking around, you see that it is a humanoid that kind of tends to stay on all fours. It has no eyes and no discernible ears that you can see, but it does have that kind of long tongue. It is, you know that it's nothing that you have actually ever seen before, and not even heard of in any history books or anything like that.
Gotcha.
And old Malice is going to walk up to it and give it a quick kick across the face.
When I look up at the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
where it like came down,
Mm-hmm.
can I follow that from basically like where it had gone up originally?
Yeah. So give me a perception or investigation check on the ceiling. And anyone who wants to help can. Yeah, Edrith, do you want to help at all, or?
Yep, I'm going.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Damn, today is
Oh,
not your
no.
day.
I know it's not my day, baby.
Baby, no.
Elwyn, 24 is enough to see a path that leads out of this room, across the ceiling on the hallway that you're at right now, and into a very tight squeeze at the top of where the ceiling and the room meet over here.
Well, that's concerning.
And then it came back out to right about here where it was waiting.
So earlier, when I had investigated the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
when we walked out of this room,
Yep.
I could see like it just going up.
Correct.
So this has
So you-
been since then.
Yes. So basically now, if I remember, your check last time was good but not great. So you basically saw that it kind of crawled off the ceiling there and up towards the main ceiling, which is another 10 feet from the foot of the top of the door. But you kind of lost track of it after that. But now, as you're kind of steadily looking, it climbed up and then back down into this room here and then came back out.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. And
now,
then if I want to look around with my mirror, would that be another perception or the same one?
yeah, do another perception check. Yeah, Edrith, what are you doing during this?
Sorry, I was just trying to look at something medical related. To my file. Sorry, out of game.
Gotcha, okay.
I have no idea. Checking on old Malice, I guess.
He's hurt.
How can I help?
I don't know. I mean, oh, you know what? I think I might have a couple. And he actually pops open a little pouch on his side and he pulls out a healing potion. He's gonna take that real quick. That's 2, 4. No, I threw my dice. He's gonna down that for. He heals up about 7 points. says, "Not great, but I'll survive. Been through worse. Thanks for the reminder." Perception. What is it you see? So, looking around, you notice there are no marks on the ceilings or the walls or anything like that. Where you see the two scattered suits of armor after you had destroyed them, you do see nothing is there. And that's about it from where you're at.
Okay.
Actually, on a 19. Oh, wait, no, that's in a different room. Never mind. All right, that's it.
Okay. No spooky guy crouching over here still. Or
No spooky guy. And you do notice that there is no kind of tight squeeze in that ceiling in the mirror.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go this way now.
All right.
I've just looked around, right?
You did.
Okay. Going over here.
All right, roll a... No, I'm kidding. Yadrith, do you follow?
Yes.
All right. So you're walking around. Is there something particular you're looking for, or...?
I would like to listen to these two doors. Do I have to do two separate ones?
Yes. So which one are you doing first?
This one. I guess I'll just stand here. This one.
This one here? Okay. Give me a perception check. As the soft tones of a violin play from somewhere beyond that door.
Cool.
Looking down at it, you do see that there is a
blue hexagon?
black blood drop.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then this one. Wow. Never mind. I don't hear shit.
You actually, as you're kind of going in, you go in a little too quickly and just kind of bang your head on the door, and your ear starts ringing a little bit.
I'm just so enamored by the beautiful violin.
It's quite beautiful.
All right.
So what is this black space over here?
A room.
Is that more building or just
It,
nothing?
you see that there is a set of doors here.
I want to go.
All right.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Hey,
18.
It's not a nat one.
I was gonna say if it was a nat one, I might just, I don't know, I would have done something. As you kind of push your ear up to the door, you don't hear a damn thing. But as you kind of look down, you do see a small reflective oval underneath the lock.
When I look over there, is there that gap at the top on this side too?
On this side, yep. Another very, very thin gap.
Okay. Okay.
So do we have a key to be able to unlock it, or?
Yes, but I'd rather save this venom room for later. How was Elwyn?
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, Yadrith, what did you say?
I said, do we have a key for this room?
And
For the one you're standing in front of?
Elwyn said yes, but I'd rather wait to go in the Venom room.
How do we know it's the Venom room?
You do
Because-
not have a key for this one yet.
Okay.
Which one is that? This, oh.
That's the oval reflector key.
How do I find the key? Help me. I've looked under so many fucking rugs.
Well, we should probably go in one of these rooms that we haven't been in yet.
Ooh, she broke the table. What if it was like under the table?
Or we could go in one of these rooms we haven't been in yet.
You haven't
fine.
checked this yet, have you?
That was my nat 1.
That was your nat 1, right? Even on a nat 1, I'll give you that was there was an orange square underneath the keyhole.
Do I have that key? I don't know. I don't have my notes.
God, you really are salty about that.
Yes,
Do
I
we
am.
have the key?
Let me check.
That's
Alright
one
then.
I'm not sure about. Does the key exist?
I know you have it, but I don't know why I didn't write it down. Yeah, that was one of the ones you found in the coat room
Okay,
when you were digging through the pockets.
got it.
So
Okay.
as of the moment, you have a key for this room and this room.
Okay, so I ask O'Malice and Yadrith, pull black or orange?
O'Malice.
Orange.
Let's go for the black blood drop. It's right here.
I said orange.
Looks like we're real helpful. You know what? I'm gonna be back. Let me do something real quick. And you see, he kind of runs back over to the corpse, and he actually do a nature check. Yeah, that happens. He actually cuts the tongue out of the creature.
Nasty.
Oh.
I've never really seen one of these before, so want to get
Alright.
it checked out.
You guys rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Kayla, roll a d20.
Never.
Shouldn't that be a D3?
I lost.
No, you didn't.
Oh. Oh.
Alright. Orange room it is. Okay. I'd like to mage hand crack the door open, or open it with the key and crack the door and look inside.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Woo! Making up for my 1 on the same room.
There you go. So kind of cracking the door open and taking a peek. Actually, on a nat 20. You know how to look around a room real quick.
It's my specialty.
Boom.
Ooh.
Actually. Dun. There we go. I missed a spot. All right. So as you kind of take a peek in, you do see 2 beds, smaller beds than any of the other ones you've seen, with 2 smaller skeletons in them, as well as painting on the far wall and some papers kind of strewn across a low sitting table in the center.
Okay, what's this?
That looks to be a stuffed animal of sorts.
Okay, got it. I look at the ceiling as well.
Mm-hmm. That would have been the first thing that you did, so you look straight up. Nothing.
Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go in. I gesture.
Well, Mouse is just gonna stay by the black blood door. And he's arms crossed, be like, going in here next.
What is this thing?
That is a low sitting table.
No,
Give me-
this.
It's a stuffed animal.
what do
I
you-
just asked that.
Oh, it's just a stuffed animal.
Sorry.
I stand right here and I gesture to Yadrith. I make like an after you gesture towards the rug.
I start to crawl on my hands and knees,
Damn.
and I slither under the rug.
So Elwyn, waiting for that mighty just flop of the rug. Instead, you see Yadrith just kind of like doing like a little crawl, and then just kind of like inchworm her way under the rug. And now you see this dusty ass rug with just a Yadrith shaped lump under it.
While she's doing that, what's the painting on the wall?
I believe you have seen something similar to this before, but you do see it's a. Hang on. So it is a large family painting. You see what you assume to be the father is a tall man with brown hair and brown eyes.
Is it the same people from the other family portraits?
Correct. The two parents and the three sons, one a little bit older.
Is it labeled?
Yes, it is.
Does it just say
It says
names?
the Neurixius family, and it does have their names on it, which I have. It's Mison, who is the father, Tyr May, the mother. It's Herdez is the older son, and then you have Jordan and Gildisk are the two younger ones.
Gildisk is the youngest.
Gildisk and Jordan are twins.
Oh. Oh, I'm confusing them with the other ones. Got it.
Oh, you're thinking of the three brothers?
Yeah.
No. This is another faction of the family.
Got it. These are the more recent ones. That guy is the one that was investigating.
Yep.
Okay. Let me at these papers. What's up with these papers?
All right. Give me an investigation check. Yadrith, what you doing under that rug, girl?
What did I find?
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna roll regular.
Okay, roll regular twice, and we'll take the worst of the two.
All right.
You do find a couple of toys under there that seem to have been hurriedly just kind of pushed under there.
No key?
No key.
I get up promptly and I start inspecting around the photo frame.
All right. Elwyn, you see this carpet just go whew, what looks to be a carpeted ghost now standing in front of you.
Nice.
Patting the frame.
While on the carpet?
Yeah.
Okay. You do a couple like knocks. You know what to look for now, so you're doing knock, 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 knock. And just remembering the different sounds you heard when you knocked on those other paintings, this one sounds like it might be leading outside.
Ooh. Can I crack it open?
Sorry, I should have been more clear.
It's an outside
It is
wall.
the side of the house.
Not a
yes.
tunnel.
Got it.
No.
Not me thinking this is like, I was having an Anne Frank moment.
No, not so much.
I got very excited. Okay, now I'm gonna look underneath this table.
Okay. So she quickly kind of drops to the ground again.
And I'm back to crawling.
18. Elwyn, there look to be kids' drawings. Yadrith, give me an investigation check.
Neggy.
Drew, can you turn your microphone up a bit? I can't boost you anymore unless
Who, me?
yeah, you're a bit quiet.
I would love to know how to do that.
Or you could just put the microphone closer to your mouth.
How's this?
Delightful. ASMR
Hang on.
tingles.
Are we still recording, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Jeez Louise.
I am just checking.
The last one. No more. No more for you.
All right. I think that should work a little bit better, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll just have to get a microphone.
You good.
All right.
You just got a new
16.
PlayStation controller.
Well, I feel like I'm being attacked right now. Yadrith, you do see one picture that kind of made its way under the table,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a stick figure family with what looks to be a giant scribbled black mark in kind of right behind where the family is.
I pull it out and I smack it on the table. And I go, look at this.
I look at it.
I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear anything, Kia.
This child clearly needs therapy.
I said I look at it.
Okay. You
Oh.
see the exact same thing.
I agree. They definitely needed therapy.
Give me another investigation check now that she has slammed that down.
I'd love to.
Looking at that and then kind of looking at some of the other pictures, you do see that in these different pictures there is what looks to be a shadow in all of them, but it seems to be getting bigger and bigger with each subsequent picture. And as you're moving the pictures around, kind of getting them to line up, there is one last picture that you guys find that is a picture of the family laying horizontally, and the majority of the page is just a black scribble.
Cool.
Mm.
Not creepy at all.
Gross.
No, not at
When
all.
you say a majority of the family laying horizontally, does that mean there are some family members not?
You see the 5 different stick figures laying horizontally.
Okay. Is the shadow like located in a consistent place, or just in the other ones, like
It
behind a certain person?
It looks like it was kind of starting off on the right-hand side of the page, kind of slowly moving to behind the family, and then just got bigger.
Okay. Okie doke.
Can I rip the head off this doll?
Meanwhile,
Sure.
I'd like to
Cool.
investigate this, please.
There might be a key inside.
Okay. Give me a DC 5 strength check. Elwin, give me an investigation check for that, if you don't mind.
I just did. It was a 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was your last one. 17. As you. Oh, we'll get
I
back
didn't
to
do
that.
that right.
We'll get back to that in a second. No, you did do that right.
No, because it says 1d20. You said d5. I don't know what it means.
No, it's not a D5. A strength check is a D20.
It's D20.
You said give me a DC5 strength.
That
check.
so that's what you have to beat in order to do it. So if I say it's like a DC 5, you have to either roll a 5 or higher, or
So I rip the head off.
just barely. You struggle with it for a minute, and then all of a sudden just pop,
And a
all
key
this
comes out.
not so much.
Okay.
Just a bunch of stuffing comes out.
Wow.
Elwin, 17 investigation. You pop it open. Taking a look through it, you see that it just seems to be a bunch of toys.
Cool. Anything cute?
I mean, there's some, kind of like little stuffed horses and stuff. Some kind of like toy swords, like little wooden swords, little bow and arrow. But, Nothing out of the ordinary.
About this one.
Mm-hmm. 19, you go to open it up, and you find that it is a bunch of kids' clothing. Seems to be a trend of color palette, kind of like reds and darker colors, like darker oranges, maybe put some blacks, some browns, but definitely like a theme,
Got it.
so to speak.
Autumnal, maybe?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess let me look at these dead children.
All right, give me an investigation check. Yeah, Edrith, what you doing?
Man,
Oh,
it's almost
well.
20.
So I know Elwyn went in this one. What about this?
Both of them have been checked.
Both. Okay.
One was toys and the other was clothes.
I'm gonna start looking under the beds.
Okay.
Aggie.
So you'll be over there doing your thing. Give an investigation check. Elwyn on 13. You notice that there are 2 skeletons. Yadrith, you find a dust bunny.
Great.
Elwyn, you see that they are smaller skeletons.
Yes.
Okay, so I go to the skeleton that Elwyn is not looking at, and I pick it up. What kind of? and I hold it a little bit, and I go, Elwyn, look at this. And of course, she looks at me because I'm flawless. And I go, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime guy.
So on the first kind of turn, the pelvic bone just dislodges and like clanks to the floor, and you just see Yadrith playing with like a rib cage in the top half of. Give me an intelligence check, please, Elwyn.
Okay. Where is that?
As she does this little song and dance with what you assume is the skeleton of one of the twin boys.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And even though, like you said, the pelvis fell off, I keep going because the show must go on.
Mm-hmm. I don't doubt that one bit.
Thank you very much.
out of
Was there a
character-
key in the body?
There was not. This is, as you've seen, the skeleton downstairs. It has been there for quite some time, so it literally is just bones.
I'm gonna start going through these drawers.
Okay, so those are actually just tables. And looking on them, you do see the remnants of like a half-eaten bread roll,
Ew.
a glass of water, similar things on both of them. One of them has like a little toy ball on it.
By the way, I would just like to clarify that in a very out of character move, that Yadra's little morbid puppetry elicited a laugh out loud.
I thought you were gonna voluntarily be like, that would be a wisdom saving throw for madness. I was like, really?
No.
Excellent.
It healed me one madness, actually.
Oh,
That's good.
okay. All right.
I walked over here already, but would I have, did it look like they were, like, the way they were laying or whatever, did it look like they were, like, sleeping or, like, being murdered?
Nope, sleeping.
Okay, cool.
You don't see any. Obviously, there is a little bit of dried blood from the decomposition, but there's nothing that like, no like splatters or anything out of the ordinary. But the bottom half seemed to be kind of like tucked in a little bit, so there wasn't much any thrashing going about. 14 perception.
This door?
That is a lovely made door. Very colorful. Whereas a lot of the other doors have kind of like, they're black with like a little gold inlay. This one has a little bit more of a color to it. But you do see that there is a little lock at the bottom with the little orange square.
Okay. I want to open it.
Okay. So you use the key, just and open the room. Give me a perception check. Tell you what, Yadrith, for the hell of it, give me a performance check.
Ooh. Oh,
I'll-
baby.
I'll tell you what, that was a funny enough performance where you both, if you have any madness, you can take one off,
I told you.
Good.
which I think
I
is
think I
just
had-
Elwyn.
I think I had one, and now
Yadrith lightening the mood.
Thank
Yes,
you, Yadrith.
yes. I got you.
And I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom real quick. I could hear that clacking from the bathroom. All right. So, 26 perception on this room. Reveals what looks to be a playroom of sorts. You see a table sat in the middle, a couple chairs around it. You do see assortment of dolls, stuffed animals, and a large, intricate playhouse on the other side.
What's up with that table? Why is it looking
That one?
like that? Yeah.
It came with the map, but
Okay.
it is as you look on it, you do see that it is a. Actually, I don't know if you had seen this before. So what you do see is a kind of like a red circle with almost like a cartoonish looking crow in the center.
Okay.
Yadrith, are you joining her?
Yes.
And on a 23, or sorry, a 26, I will give you the house, the little dollhouse, looks to be almost a recreation of the house that you're in.
I was about to ask.
Creepy.
Well, it's not, because you had seen, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because, I can't look at the recordings yet because someone's holding them hostage.
I
You
wouldn't
had
be
seen
mean to
a
Crystal.
I know. You had seen a painting of this house that seemed to be a little bit darker, but then you also saw one that was a little bit more in its prime, and this is definitely based on the in its prime picture. So it's very, very pretty, kind of lighter colors, whereas the other one you saw was darker.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I want to look inside.
Okay. But yeah, so Yadrith, as you walk in, you do see a number of toys strewn on the ground. That table, like the two dolls here and here. Give me an investigation check, Elwyn.
Okay. I would like to open it with Mage Hand because I'm.
Mage hand. So it's one of those ones that splits in the
opens.
front, so your mage hand kind of go, and it kind of opens up nicely. $23. So taking a look, there's towards the back of the house. There is a what looks to be a room that you haven't been in yet. There is a shining metallic object with a little bit of a
Give me
reflective sheen
give
on
me
the
that
end.
oval mirror key.
As you grab your mage hand to go grab it, you now have the reflective oval key.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I want to sit down at the table and have myself a little tea party.
Okay. So as you go to sit down, you got 4 seats to choose from. Which one do you pick? That one?
Yeah.
So as you walk over and you kind of turn around to go sit down, you see that the doll that was previously in this corner is now sitting at that chair.
Well, that's nice.
I was about to put the dolls in the chairs.
Thanks for joining me.
The head slowly turns to face you.
What's your name?
No response.
Can I guess?
No response.
What about this one?
Just sitting on the floor.
I'm like, hi.
No response.
Okay, can I pick it up?
Sure.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay.
All
So
right.
as you go to kind of grab under like the armpits of the doll, you pick it up. It's very light, very easy, not very hard to do.
Okay, I set it down in this chair.
Okay.
Then I sit
Kinda
down
just-
over here.
Okay.
All right. So since you won't talk, I'm gonna guess your name.
Is there a tea set? Can I pour pretend tea?
Sure. So as you grab the tea set, the little liquid actually comes out. Looks to be like water that's been sitting for quite some time.
I offer it to the doll across from me.
No response.
Has the doll have her eyes moved at all?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna start naming names, and you stop me when I got it. Okay? Okay. Emma, Ava, Charlotte, Sophia, Amelia, Isabella, Mia.
Jordan! Or Gildisk!
Immediately, the doll's head explodes like overload.
Harper, Camilla, Gianna, Abigail, Luna, Ella, Elizabeth,
Wait. Is it any one of those names with a Lynn at the end?
Sophia, Emily, Avery, Mila, Scarlett, Eleanor, Madison, Layla, Penelope.
Do you have the What to Expect book or something that has like just a list of baby girl
Yes.
names? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, you're rattling those off way too quickly.
I hope it's Penelope.
Give me an investigation check
Who, Yadra?
to whoever wants to do one.
Oh, sure.
Yadrith, sitting right next to it, you take a look. Seems to be just a normal doll.
Well, clearly not. She
Is
moved
the rocking
halfway
horse
across.
rocking?
Rocking horse is not moving.
Oh my gosh, her name is Annabelle, isn't it?
Okay, can I look at the windows?
What
Oh,
about
wait,
windows?
can I look in the mirror, actually, first?
Absolutely.
Ew.
12. You know, quick look around. You do see that the dollhouse is open. You do see the doll is still actually sitting there. And you actually see that this window is broken somewhat.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Now I'd
But
like
I-
to look through the windows.
Okay, give me a perception check. 23. I'm assuming you'll just kind of go both windows and take a peek.
Yeah.
down, and you do see Peaches and
Oh, we're on
Phantom.
the second floor. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's a very familiar sight that you saw on the first level.
Can I see this gravestone from here? Does it look
Uh,
any different?
It looks about the same. I would say with a 23, it looks about the same. Where you can't quite make out the names.
Okay.
Can I investigate the dollhouse?
Sure.
Neggy?
So you walk over to the dollhouse. Give me an investigation check. 19. Take
Mhm.
a look. There's, I mean, little play figures and everything. Nothing really of note that Elwyn didn't already find.
No, like, you move something and then that thing moves in real life.
You can certainly try.
Alright, I'm moving the doll.
Okay.
Was the doll in the chair in the dollhouse, or was it in the corner of the...
It was in the corner.
Okay, then I'll move it to... What chair was it in before? Because if it was here, then
This
I'll move...
one.
Then I'll move it here.
Okay. You move the doll to the chair in the dollhouse.
In the dollhouse, and then I turn around really fast, like, aha! And
So
what
you're gonna kind of like do that Indiana Jones where it's just like
Yes.
hasn't moved.
Alright, well, good to know.
Is it the same in the mirror?
Say again.
Is it the same in the mirror?
Looking at the move she just made, it looks as if she didn't make one at all.
No, I mean like where the doll is.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. So we have regular size doll and we got mini doll. Which one are you looking for?
The actual doll. The big
Regular
doll that
size?
is Annabelle.
It is still Annabelle is still in the corner of the circular room.
This is not a circle.
Well, you know,
That is
you
not
what I
a
mean.
circle. It's an octagon.
I had to draw an octagon in my notes, so I would know if it were a
Hang
circle.
on.
Oh my god, it's a stop sign. Let's think. Okay, stop.
Damn it.
Red. What the fuck is that?
That was you fucking with me for the last
Get out
time.
of here.
Get him out.
Yadrith,
In the
as you go to turn to walk back, you see that the doll is actually standing right next to you.
Oh, hello. I knew your name was Penelope.
in the house,
Uh-huh.
can I compare my knowledge of the layout to the house to how it looks in here? Like, does it show that like weird secret path downstairs?
It does not.
Okay. Does it?
I would
show-
say.
Sorry, go ahead.
What the hell was that?
Upstairs.
You take
Okay.
one madness.
That's seriously. I'll give it to Old Mouse. He'll be fine. No, this does seem to be a more simplified version. So it does have, the different rooms, but it doesn't have, each and every little detail.
Okay. So the room you said that the key was in was one we hadn't been in. Does it look like it's this big room next to us?
From what you gather, it could very well be.
Are there any what's it look like?
Just looks like a big room with a few mirrors.
There's no furniture in there?
You do see like some bookshelves
Okay.
with just some like little painted books on there, but nothing huge. Little rug in the center.
Okay.
Can the doll be my friend? Do you wanna stay with me, friend?
You get no response, but you can certainly take the doll if you'd like.
Alright, I'm gonna carry her.
All right,
I
I will
want to
put
walk back in the other room.
I will put doll. Actually, just to make it easier, I'll just call it creepy doll.
No, her name is Penelope.
Okay. Penelope the doll.
Thank you.
All right, it is in your equipment now.
Excellent.
Along with the cast iron pan, the calligrapher's supplies, the common clothes, the fancy quill, and fancy slippers that you picked up.
Yep, I have a lot of random shit, but you never
Yes,
know
you
what you
do.
might need.
It's true.
Seriously, there was an item that I given Joe's character before this campaign even started that he had not used once, and it actually saved his life in the last one,
Oh,
using it for the
nice.
very first time.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Who knows? Maybe a pair of slippers could save my life.
You never know. I would maybe like tuck it near your heart, so if there was like a bullet that entered, it would just stop it. Be like, I knew you would save me, fancy slippers. All right, so Penelope is now yours.
Yep. She's on my hip.
All right, just for good measure.
Oh,
I'd like to
I was kind of envisioning it more like a Yoda Luke situation where it's just kind of like on your back, just hanging out.
I couldn't decide which, so sure, let's do that.
Okay.
swaddled. Just for good measure, I'd like to look at this window.
That one there. Oh, I didn't give you that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cut it off. So. That's what you see.
Okay. Anything on the back side of the gravestone?
Just, regular wear and tear.
Nah, girl, that's not how gravestones work.
Just asking.
It's actually got a QR code.
I scanned the QR code.
I'm gonna start
ARG.
doing a little
It's
voice.
Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
Nice. I start jamming out.
You take 1 point of madness.
Strangers to love.
Oh, I knew it. I've been waiting for us to get rickrolled. Penelope says, "What's rickrolled?" How do I explain that to her?
The great bard Richard of Astley toured around for late of the last century. He's very, very popular. He's making a comeback too.
McGurry, I have a question for you.
Shoot. I'm
Do you
just
wanna-
ripping this right now.
Do you want to go see Rick Astley? He'll be here in July.
What? I want
What?
to go see Rick Astley.
He's gonna be at PNC. Yeah.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
I actually do.
Kayla,
He's-
wait, what?
He's joining New Kids on the Block. He's one of their opening acts.
Wait, really?
Opening
Yeah.
it. Would it be tacky if we left before the main act?
I just want to watch him.
I know.
I
Me
know.
too. I don't want to see New Kids on the Block. I just want to
I
see
don't care
Rick
about New
Astley.
Kids on the Block. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
What, are you serious? We're putting this campaign on hold for 1 second.
Wait,
Yes, I'm
I'm
serious.
serious.
It's July 22nd, I think.
Okay. It is. Hell yeah. Oh, Ticketmaster. Ugh.
I go through Ticketmaster.
That's not bad. Tickets starting at $30.
It's not bad.
Hell yeah. I'll tell you what, Yadris, take a point of inspiration for that.
Hee hee.
Do you remember how to do that on the D&D Beyond?
I absolutely do not.
All right, you have inspiration. So anytime before your next long rest, if you would like to re-roll a d20, you absolutely can.
Okay.
All right.
We've known each other for so long.
So Yadris and Penelope, I'm assuming you rejoin Elowen. What are you guys up to now?
I'm still singing.
Singing?
Yep. I give Penelope her own little voice. I'm quite horny, you see.
Okay, Patate. Hello, calm down.
Good lord.
I've made a mistake.
Okay, I guess, anyway.
Hopefully no one from Critical Role comes after me when everyone on the internet watches them.
Where's O'Malice?
Huh?
Yeah, where is that fucker? Old Malice!
Which one?
The violin one.
Yeah.
Bruh. Wait. Where's my... I got distracted. I don't have my character sheet up because I have Rick Astley tickets up.
Are we using the oval key to get into the room?
I'm doing a perception check is what I'm doing.
17. You don't see him.
I would like to... Can I cast message to him? Be like, where you at, bro?
Are you just calling out?
No, I said, can I cast message? The cantrip
Oh,
message.
your thing keeps kind of going in and out.
Oh, sorry.
Message. Okay.
Okay, I message
you have to-
him where you
Which
at, bro?
which way are you facing? Because you have to face the direction of the
This
person.
way.
Okay, so you cast the message. Where you at, bro? Don't get a
Okay.
response.
I just keep casting message in a circle until he responds to me.
You don't get anything?
Rude! And none of the doors or whatever look any different?
Nope. All looks the same.
What about in my mirror?
In the mirror, I'll 25. Everything looks the same. There's the missing suits of armor and everything.
Okay, well... Yadris,
Yeah?
that doesn't sound good.
Damn, well, Malice screams like a little bitch.
As O'Malice pops out from behind the banister trying to scare you. It's all gone terribly, terribly wrong.
Well, Malice, I have someone new for you to meet.
Oh god, I'm not ready for this.
Her name is... Andrew, can she speak?
Not that you've heard?
Damn it! Okay, fine. So I kind of corner of my mouth, just like...
Oh, you 100% know that's going to be a performance check.
Okay.
And while she's rolling that, Elwyn, another point of order. In your mirror in the kids' bedroom, the skeletons were not on the bed. They were actually looked to be tossed into this room. So O'Malice and Yadrith just see... no, sorry. O'Malice and Elwyn just see Yadrith palming the back of this thing's head and full on just moving her lips. Look at me! I am a talking doll!
Hang on. I looked around with the mirror earlier, and you did not say that.
I had forgot.
Okay,
I
so
apologize.
the bodies...
It's two separate things that I gotta keep track of.
Okay, so the bodies were not in the beds, and they were in the...
They looked like they had been tossed haphazardly into that room.
Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I wanted to... There was something I wanted to do before I left, and now I can't remember what it was. Something. Oh, can I go back in?
Sure.
Is there anything different?
Nope.
Okay, can I investigate this window that looks messed up in the...
Yeah, you would have seen it as you were kind of looking outside. It looks completely normal here.
So what does it look like in the mirror again?
It looks like it had been tried. It had been... Hang on. Someone tried to force it open, and then something was possibly thrown through it.
So it's broken.
broken.
Okay.
And during this time, O'Malice will just go back to the door and wait and be like,
Okay.
I didn't
Alright.
scare anyone.
I'm back. Wait. Actually, I lied. Can I,
One more thing.
Okay, so I have something to say.
Go ahead.
So for this like New Kids on the Block thing, they have this thing called a party pack, and you get 4 tickets, and they're $17.50 a piece.
So we need to find one more. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Kia, who's your date?
I'll get back to you on that.
Ooh, depends on the day. Am I right, ladies? Anyway.
It does.
Anywho,
What's happening?
what are you trying to do? Stealth.
Sneak up on Malice.
Ooh, good call.
Okay.
Scare him.
Okay.
You just like pop into frame. He rolled a altogether a 22 on perception. So he just unfazed, just kind of. Yes. You got the key. Come on.
Okay, I open the door.
This is one I wanted to go in.
We're
All right, you
going.
open the door.
I open the door with me.
All right.
The
Okay.
lawn people are here. Hold on.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. All right, so you open the door. Give me a perception check.
Oh, Malice is in front of me. I can't see shit.
You see a room.
I mean, that is true. Malice is in front of me. Okay. What's wrong, Malice? I thought you wanted to go in. I'm waiting for you. You're in the way.
Well, you've been leading through all these rooms. Why don't you go?
What? You scared? You won't.
Give me a persuasion check, or intimidation if you prefer.
I think persuasion's probably more my
Okay.
speed.
Like hell, I won't. He's gonna. Okay, so or stealth, 15 on stealth. So he's just gonna kind of sneak in, kind of stay towards the right-hand side, and he's gonna like cross his arms and look back at you like.
Is he gonna go look in the rest of the room? I'm like this. Come on, go.
And he kind of goes around the corner, out of eyesight. Yeah, Drith, what you doing?
Getting my doll.
Oh God! Take that point of inspiration away. I hate it so much.
Oh, that's so funny.
She's talking to.
I have a large one of those at home. I should bring it.
Oh yes. She's talking to Malice, and she says,
Oh, Malice is not there.
"Where'd he go?"
In the
If
room.
someone was paying attention.
I had to grab her.
That's true.
Did you though? Did you have to?
Yeah,
Yes.
for immersion.
He went into the room, kind of was like, "Are you guys coming?" And Elwyn said, "Keep going," and he just disappeared around the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth again.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Yes.
Right.
So you see Elwyn kind of like compose herself, and then just immediately go into like stealth mode, and silently just moves across the room.
Okay.
I would like
first,
to go into the room.
First, I would like to see the rest of the room.
Okay. Yadrith, what did you say?
I want to go into the room.
All right. Are you going in stealthy, or are you just?
No.
Okay.
And I'm going in with Penelope. But my doll's name is Abby, so I'm afraid to call her Penelope. I'm afraid she'll get mad.
We're just acting.
So, Elwyn, give me a perception check. 22. So you round the corner and you see O'Malley standing in front of you with a hand crossbow raised, as another figure a little bit farther down in the room is standing there back to you, and a violin in his left hand with the bowstring on in his right. And that is what you see.
Do I recognize him from any paintings?
You absolutely do.
Is it
Who is this?
the man of the house?
Well, I didn't realize I was going to have visitors today. And he turns around. Who might you be? And your friend back there making all the noise.
We don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, come on out, you two.
Hey, he wouldn't have seen me. Why?
You don't know?
Lame.
Oh, come on. Come play. It'll be fun.
Okay.
I don't bite
Creepy.
much.
Ha 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 ha. I come out like this.
Some very nice fingers you have there.
I come out like this.
Is that Penelope?
What the fuck?
I'm just, that was for me. I'm sorry I had to.
All of a sudden, the room goes dark.
All right. Back on. All right, so I'll let you two move to where you want to be now that this figure knows your presence.
I wanna know what's in this little room. Can I go in there?
Are you? Nothing's stopping you.
I'm gonna go over there.
I don't know. Fine, I'll just hang out here.
We be chilling.
Oh, it's a party, and here I am without gifts.
Oh, it's a party.
You seem like a lot of fun.
I am quite fancy, you see. What do you want?
This is my house. I could ask you the same thing.
Well, who are you? Why am I here?
I am Vox Maris Norixius. You tell me why you're here.
I don't know. We woke up here.
That's odd. Usually people find this a place where they don't wake up. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Got it. Thank you. He's quite handsome. Penelope!
And you see he's actually kind of sniffing you out a little bit. Oh,
Can I look
How
at
interesting.
him in the mirror?
you do not see him.
And we also can't see ourselves, right?
Correct. You do see that he kind of straightens up. Oh, this is unfortunate. But I do want to see something. And you see he takes his hand, and Elwyn, you see that it goes right through Yadrith's head. And I need you and O'Malley to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me and
Oh, that's- Yep, that's a natural 2.
What do you mean goes through my head?
Like, you see the fist coming at you, and you just see the rest of his hand. I just drew on myself.
Drew on himself.
Drew. Elwyn, you take a point of madness as you see this creature putting his full hand through your friend's head. Yadrith, you're watching this, and you know that feeling you get when you need to sneeze, but it just won't manifest?
Mm-hmm.
It feels a lot like that, but cold. as he kind of pulls his hand back, and you seem to be completely unfazed.
Ooh, that tingled.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
You and you, as he looks over towards Elwyn. What do you know about chronomancy?
What do you know about chronomancy?
Not a whole lot at the moment, but I'm learning. But you and you both reek of it. So
I'm not
unfortunately,
sure. What exactly does chronomancy smell like?
Mm-hmm.
oh, trust me, you be around it enough and you'll start to know. But I can't play with you until you guys are whole again. See? There's nothing I can do. And he, again, puts his hand through Yadrath's head, waves it around a little bit. Yadrath, you keep getting that feeling like you need to sneeze, but nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Can
please.
she touch him?
If she wants to try.
I go to like touch him on the shoulder.
You feel armor. Interesting. I'll have to talk to my friend about you.
Ooh, who's your friend?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get his name. Just met him. Nice fellow.
Friends already? Wow.
I know.
Did
I
you
mean,
bring him a gift?
no, he brought me one. It was
Aw,
quite nice.
that's very nice.
But, alas, there's nothing I can do for you three. Yadrath, Old Malice, and Elwyn.
And
Creepy doll. Is there anything else I can help you with?
you know her name.
I assure you I do not.
I assure you I said it when I came in. Maybe you weren't listening.
Oh, Penelope, yes.
Oh, Penelope. Ugh. Well, back at you, cold hands.
I can't help it.
Cold hands, warm heart, am I right?
If I had one. Could I borrow yours one time?
Well,
Now run along and come back and see me when you're ready to play.
Sure. Okay, I want to open
Play
this door
what?
now.
Okay, give me a perception check. Yadrath, also give me a perception check, please.
but I said play what?
Oh, you'll find out. I'm a big fan. Elwyn,
Yes.
why will you not reveal the areas? Do as I command. So, peeking in the door, you do see another bathroom. The only difference is this one has a bathtub that has a little bit of blood on the bottom.
That doesn't look like
And
a
it's-
little bit of blood, Drew.
It's so the whole tub is stained with blood, but there is a little pool at the bottom. You can't really tell exactly how deep it is, but it's a substantial amount.
Okay, well, I close the door and
Okay.
walk away.
Just kind of one of those like, nope, I'm good.
No, actually, I'm fine. I'm
Alright.
A-okay. What's
And
he
Old
doing?
Malice is
Is he-
He's just sitting there looking at Yadrath. Well,
Can I see, like, this stuff from over here?
From there, you can kind of take a glance. You do see like a large vanity with some trinkets on it and a large chest over to the side.
That's a chest.
There's one here, yep.
Okay. And then over, what is this? A table or?
It looks to be like a desk of some sorts.
What's this?
Bedside table.
Well, it looks like there's something on it. Is there anything on it?
Perhaps. It's hard to tell from there.
Can I look at the skeletons in the mirror?
Sure. Yeah, you take a quick peek. You're looking at it. Skeletons are there.
Can I see this from here?
Give me another perception check with the mirror. You see in the mirror alone a cloaked figure sitting at that vanity over there.
Cloak, did you say?
Huh? So, my dear Yadrith, do run along, find yourself again, and come back.
Indubitably.
Now, I will go back to my violin, if you don't mind.
Lovely playing.
Well, thank you. I try. So, yeah, as he starts to play again, you see O'Malice will actually kind of follow you out, never taking his crossbow off of the creature until he gets around the corner.
Oh,
and
can
out
I
of the
see
room.
out these windows from here?
Not from there.
Can I? Can I look at this?
He calls over his shoulder. Oh, trust me, if there was anything valuable, I would have taken it already, darling.
Just value is in the eye of the beholder.
What do you know of beholders?
I don't know. Behold these nuts. And I walk out.
Oh.
Yadrith, are you staying in the room?
Hell no, I'm out of there.
Alright, so as you leave, you hear the door behind you shut and click.
Interesting. Out
Okay.
of curiosity, can I try the key again and see if it will reopen?
You try the key. Doesn't seem to fit at the moment.
Interesting. Does it look different?
Looks the exact same, but something must have happened.
Maybe it needs some lube.
Wait.
Not as funny as Behold These Nuts.
No, I was too busy laughing at that one to remember to do it. Alright, so as you're back out into the hallway, I see Elwyn's already making a sprint towards the door.
Well,
Yadrith, do you follow?
only one place
Yep.
left to go.
Andale, andale.
Alright. So as you grab the reflective key, go to turn it in the keyhole. Give me a perception check. Okay. Tell you what, roll it one more time because O'Malice is gonna help you out a little bit. He'll give you the help action. before you even get to peek your head in, you are hit with this smell of stale air, iron, decay. As you peek your head in, and you see a
Oh my god.
complete bloodbath. I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's nasty.
Oh, ew.
Elwyn, you take another point of madness.
What the hell?
Yadrith, you take a point of madness.
Who was this?
Who was what? Who knows?
I want to go look.
Okay. How far into the room do you go?
Okay, so
I
when I'm
go-
looking around the room, what am I? What are these? Any of these moving? Alive?
Nothing in this room is moving.
Nothing is.
I go to this body.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
You take a look. We'll say that's with your perception as well. You do see claw marks on the ceiling, but you do not see anything up there at the moment.
Where are they leading to?
Just in and out of the room.
Okay.
You do.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, like, I saw the path. Can I, like, follow mentally, like, the path from the one that I know came in and out this side?
Came into the room and then back out, but you do see that it's usually like kind of like a U pattern between the two doors, where it's kind of just a path of travel.
Okay. I guess what I was trying to determine is it clear from the markings whether there's, like, more than one or not?
Give me an investigation check.
Damn, it was almost a 19.
Hard to tell.
Fair enough. Cool.
But yeah, looking around, I mean, you see just blood sprayed everywhere. You do see a couple flayed bodies, numerous scratches on the ground. And looking at it, I'll give the investigation, because you're investigating up top as well, so it kind of generally would do that. So you're taking a look at the scratch marks on the ground, and you notice that it is about the same width of that creature's claw.
On the ground was.
Correct. Yep. So you kind of get the feeling that it might have been responsible for whatever happened in this room.
Right. Is that including this? Like, are there scratch marks around these markings?
Give me an investigation check, specifically for that marking.
Damn, what the fuck, dude?
It's hard to tell. Yadrith, what you doing?
I wanted to look at this body.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Okay. Are you just kind of like searching the body, or are you like trying to determine if you know them, or?
Yeah, I want to kind of see if I know them. Just based on their outfit and everything, it looked very, like,
So-
ranger-esque.
As you kind of rolling them over, you do find a bow, and you do get the feeling that this probably was a ranger. You do not recognize them, but you do recognize, taking a look at the different items that they might have that could be used for tracking, and all sorts of stuff like that. And O'Malice is actually gonna come over and take a look.
Is it male or female?
Female.
And she's dead.
I'd say so.
Then can I take items?
Going through on an 18, you find a health potion,
Okay.
12 arrows, 13 crossbow bolts, and about 50 gold pieces.
Okay. How many gold pieces did you say?
About 50. It's a mix of gold and silver, but to kind of make it easier, I'll just say that it's gold pieces.
So I have the gold pieces, the arrows.
Mhm.
I know you said there was a health potion.
Yep, and crossbow bolts.
Crossbow. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed something. You do also find a very nice kind of elven mage sword, short sword.
Oh, I give that to Elwyn.
Okay. I will say, give me an investigation check on the sword itself.
Me?
Can you help me add, like, so I got the arrows and the gold, but I'm having difficulty adding the other stuff to my inventory.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So you said you got the gold and the arrows. You were missing the health potion?
The health potion, you said something that started with a C.
Crossbow bolts.
Yeah, those.
Potion.
And then was I able to give the sword to Elwyn?
Give me 1 second. All right, so you should have that in there. 18. You do recognize this as a +1 short sword. I see your mouth moving, but I'm not hearing anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm having thoughts.
Oh, careful.
I know, I don't want to hurt myself.
No, definitely don't do that. We still recording, by the way?
Ew. Hurting my feelings, and yes. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I was wanting to set an alarm,
Okay.
but this room is too big to cover both doors.
What's the... Would you mind throwing the spell up there real quick?
Instead of like a 20
I mean-
foot cube, could it be like rectangular?
I mean, cubes are usually cubes.
I know, but I mean narrower but wider.
Not so much.
Damn. I mean, I knew the answer, but...
You could theoretically cast it twice. Could you not?
Oh, I guess I could theoretically do that.
Correct.
Can I just go back out in the hallway for a second?
Sure.
And just do another perception check at this door.
What are you looking for?
If anything like sounds different, is he still playing violin and stuff?
You don't, the fuck are they doing up there? You do hear the violin still. So he is still playing. But nothing seems to be any different.
And are there any new marks on the ceiling?
No new marks from what you can see.
I mean,
So yeah, Drith, you should have all that stuff in your character sheet now.
Okay, thanks.
like I
Oh
guess.
no.
What? What's oh no?
Oh, I thought I closed out of Beyond, but I just moved it to a different
Oh, okay.
thing on accident.
You'll be fine.
I don't know how to move it back. I'm technologically challenged.
Okay.
Not okay.
It's okay, baby brain.
Oh god. How do I move it?
Alright.
I don't know. I feel bad about everything. I mean, I guess I don't really need my spell slots. Alright.
It's up to you. You guys are getting to that point where you might be able to take a long rest shortly. You probably have another hour or so before you would gain the benefits.
Okay.
So it will allow you to kind of
In that
give
case,
the
Well, I
room
can't-
a once over.
I can't find my D&D Beyond page, so I'm tapping out.
Okay, I can make the rolls for you if you'd like.
Help me. Can you help me
Here.
find it?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. Where's Poppy? It's a liar. Shows her.
Muted.
Oh god. Can I have my phone? Someone. Oh, about what? I don't feel like it.
I'm back. Are the people here?
Okay. So, Andrew, what do you think about that? Huh? Can I share that information? Well, she already left the room. McGrory,
Yo,
can I go in the trap door?
not at the moment.
Or are you saying that was in another room?
That was in another room. I'm assuming your key is back, so are you sharing the information?
Yeah, so he texted me and I don't understand. You see a trap door under a large chest by the vanity, but you literally only sent it like not even 10 minutes ago, so I'm confused.
Oh, in the other room.
It was in the other room as you were leaving.
Yeah, but why would you send it like we were already long gone by the time I got the text?
It was a thing you saw as you were leaving the room.
Well,
And
now
you
I'm annoyed. Elwin
you-
knows.
probably wouldn't have had a good chance of getting to it at that time.
Right. And then the door we tried and it's locked.
Say again?
And then we tried the door and it's locked.
Yeah.
Correct.
And alright. I'm just gonna go hog wild
Oh god.
and set hella alarms.
Okay. You go hog wild.
Okay, I want an alarm on this door.
Hang on, let me zoom out. Okay.
I want an alarm on, to be clear, the area around this door and not just the door.
Would hit the thing up at the top, yes.
I want to be out of the room first.
20-foot cube, okay?
Okay. Why are you trying to get out of the room? I think Elwin's trying to barricade you in the room just in case something were to happen.
Oh. Okay.
20-foot cube.
Yeah, and you can, let me double check this. Designate creatures that won't set off the alarm, so she could essentially say, hey, you know, myself, Malice, and you can go through and it won't set anything off.
Okay.
And one here.
Okay.
And this 20-foot
So,
cube
boom, boom, and boom.
would include these two doors.
Got it. Perfect. So Yadrith, you see Elwin kind of taking out like a spool of silver wire from, I'm assuming some kind, probably in your bag of holding, or this would probably be kept in one of your pouches, and you just kind of start like wiring the doors, making sure you're like, all right, that's probably about 20 feet. Okay, cool. There, boom, done.
Fantastic.
But did you get the windows? I'm messing with you.
Anyways.
I thought it was funny. I'll take a point of madness for bad jokes.
I would like to look out the windows at this point.
Okay. Perception check. Oh my god, Quenny. Even on a natural one, there's not a whole hell of a lot to see, but just the front of the
I
house.
have dust in my eye.
Yep.
Well,
You got so close that when your eyelashes just kind of like, when you blinked, it just brought a whole bunch of dust into your eyes. You're like, ah.
Oh.
I love that even on a natural one, it's still a 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Malice is actually going to go over here and check this.
Only be like for me, right?
So yeah, so that was the other thing I wanted to ask. Is it going to be a mental alarm, or is it going to be like ding da ding 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 ding?
Okay, I want a mental alarm for this one.
Okay.
Violent room, and I want alarms
For the other two?
yeah. And
Okay.
you won't set it off so that it doesn't get set off just from walking near the door.
Perfect. So you are essentially using all 3 of your first level spells, correct?
Yes.
Boom, boom, and boom.
Okay.
All right. So you feel very secure in this room now.
I'm like ready. I've got my investigation hat on.
So you do, with your passive perception, you see O'Malice just kind of like tilting the bodies, kind of taking a look at the faces, and kind of just grunting to himself every time he does.
Anyone you know?
One of them. That one over there.
That's a bummer.
these are all the people I came to find.
Well, mystery solved.
Yay. Woo.
How old are these bodies?
Give me a medicine check. 12. Not old. You've seen some older bodies here. These seem to be relatively fresh. With a 12, you gather any time within the past 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
Is probably the oldest one that you find. There are some that seem to be fresh.
Okay. So
Not like still warm fresh, but fresh.
these are bookshelves.
Correct. And what you taking a look, these books are destroyed. Just soaked with blood, torn apart from different attacks. Like this guy over here, when he was like knocked into it, he kind of like crushed some of the books under the weight of his armor. Some of his items just kind of like fell out over to the side. But yeah, these are all adventurers that came up here and didn't make it.
Okay. Any other loot?
Go take a look.
So check this dude.
Give me an investigation check. Yadrith, you want to check the other one? Yadrith!
I'm here. I just have myself on mute, but screaming.
That's probably for the best.
Sure, I'll look. Investigation check?
Yeah, just remember, ABS, always be screaming. Yes. Investigation check. Okay. 20 for Elwyn. You find a greater healing potion, 4 javelins,
Okay.
a longsword, and a +1 shield.
Okay, hang on. 4 javelins. A what? A long sword?
A longsword.
And a +1 shield.
Mm-hmm. And you got the greater healing potion?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this guy.
Okay. Give me a medicine check. Yadrith, 11. You find... Let's see what you find. You find about 300 gold pieces and a small bag of assorted gems. You gather it might be used for like spell casting purposes, but it's a small bag of gems nonetheless. A mix of like sapphire, emerald, rubies. Nothing massive, but like little ones.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give Elwyn half of my gold coins, and I'm going to give her my emerald because it reminds me of her, and I'm going to tell her that.
That's so sweet.
Oh, her mic cut out.
I'm assuming it was.
Sweet.
I was actually about to say those exact words, so I'm so glad that you were able to.
That's really cute.
But as for the other gems and gold coins, I keep them to myself. Fuck old Malice.
Fair enough.
Oh, Malice watches this go down and was like, whatever.
I did call dibs, so.
Medicine check. Even with a 10, you realize there is no skin on this guy. So, no skin, no clothes, no loot.
Okay, I would have noticed that before my investigation. Can I apply my investigation to this guy?
The one that Yadrith just investigated?
Oh.
Mm,
I guess not. Does this guy also have no skin?
Go back to that guy real quick.
No.
I'll use trust the DM.
Fine.
Do you want to use your 20 investigation on him?
Yes, I do.
So you realize that this body although flayed, and again, it's got that similar marks on its neck where it's cut to the bone. Connecting the two, you know that it is from the tongue of that creature that you faced. However, you notice a very precise cut across the abdomen. And the blood that was retrieved is from like the different organs that were removed as they lay to the sides. But this body's blood was the thing that was what was used to make the symbol on the floor.
Is it actually a pentagram, or is that what was
It-
available?
That's what was available. I ain't paying for shit. But you do see it's a very kind of not super intricate, but definitely serving a purpose circle with a structure on the inside. And I will say, Yadrith and Elwyn, give me a history check if you don't mind. Yadrith, you don't really recognize it, but Elwyn, you may have seen this before.
Is it similar to the teleportation circle in the whatever Merryweather Manor? Didn't I take a sketch of that? Can I compare it?
You go into your bag of holding and you realize that Cletus has that particular sketch.
Motherfucker.
However, just from the key points of the different strokes of blood, looks very similar. Very, very similar.
So what did you say about the thing and the organs and something? I missed something in there.
So, body was killed like the one in the tub,
Right.
completely flayed,
Right.
like the complete lack of area on the neck here.
Yeah.
But the slice across the stomach was very precise, and the organs were used to kind of try and make these symbols, and they all kind of just lay at the side.
Oh, okay.
So it was essentially killed and then disemboweled to make this.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
What was my medicine check was on this guy, right? So can I do another one on this person?
Sure. Go ahead. This guy is very fresh. Very fresh. Within the last couple days, fresh.
Okay.
Super fresh. Cage-free fresh.
So I would say he's indeed not fresh.
Hmm?
He's not fresh. Because he's dead. Damn.
He's fresh to death.
Fresh
Yeah.
to death.
Okay. So like autopsy type cutting. Right? Like someone with a scalpel
Maybe not
type-
autopsy, but definitely not consistent with the carnage that you see across the room that you could attribute to the abomination that you fought. Whereas he had like these kind of large, huge like claws that were mainly for like ripping and tearing. This is a precise slice.
Got it. So organs all up out there.
All up out there.
To make circle.
Right, as you write that down, I will be right back.
Organs used to make circle. What else was I gonna write? Very fresh. Any thoughts, Yadra?
Limited thoughts.
Limited thoughts. No head empty. No thoughts.
It has no thoughts. I hate this room. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
It's not ideal.
Ew. I hate the room.
It's not
Close the door.
comfortable vibes.
I know.
The vibes are all the way off.
Vibes are off. I need a tea and a nap. In game and real life.
Yeah. Valid. Same.
All right.
So with that medicine check,
Mm-hmm.
could I get any additional information about like maybe identifying? I know he has no. They have no skin, but
He has no skin. Probably give you he's a taller individual and a little bit lankier. So I might be able to give you the fact that he was elvish in his life.
and a guy.
Yep. As far as you can tell.
Okay. Real quick, I would like to inspect the room. In my mirror. That's not going to give me anything.
Okay. It'll actually give you a little bit.
Oh.
So I will tell you exactly what you see. So you do see a massacre. It is not the same as what you're seeing in your room. You see 4 bodies. 2 are in similar places. One is up against that left side on the books. One is up against that far right mirror. And, well, I guess 3. And then there's one in the center of a very similar looking, what's the word for it? Not inscription. The sigil thing on the ground. However, there's another one over in the bottom left corner of the room that looks to be a human male, or sorry, human female. And you see in the ground are what look to be stab marks and bloody footprints. And that's what you get on an 11.
Okay. So the room layout is the same.
Correct.
Is that mirror also knocked over?
Yes.
Okay. And then
You see a kind of someone in a suit of armor over here, facing the opposite way. You see a human female down here, and a female elf over here, and another suit of armor body right here in the center.
I am so sorry. Give me 1 moment. I'm going to need you to say that again. Not at this
Oh my
present
goodness.
moment, but in a second. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. In our room, these 2 people are flayed, and we can't tell shit about them.
Correct.
Flayed.
In the other room,
Wait.
there.
Not ready yet. I'm sorry.
I can send you a screenshot if you'd like. After the fact.
Okay, but I just want to understand.
Okay.
In our room, who's this guy?
Yes. It's
Like, what's he look
you. So, what was your investigation on him? I think it was a
decent, I think.
20, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So you kind of lift it up. You lift up the thing. You do see a half-orc female.
Okay. I just want to know. And then this person in the bottom right was a female ranger.
Yep. elven female ranger.
And the one near the mirror was what?
I believe Yadrith had an 11 investigation, so she was just going for the pockets and not really looking for the identity.
Yeah.
Okay, and which were the ones that Omalis said that he knew?
1 and 2.
One. Sorry, do it again.
Boom. Boom. So mirror and books.
Okay. So in the other room, sorry. In the other room, there's somebody in the same kind of spot but facing the other direction.
Correct.
And they are
Can't tell.
can't tell.
It's suit of armor, so the helmet's down.
Okay. And then where else?
So in the there's
also
an
someone by the mirror.
correct, and that is a human female.
Okay.
And then a human female on the what would be the bottom left of your room.
Bottom left, like here.
Hang on. Go again.
Like here or here.
Yep, right around there. Yep.
Right near that here.
Yep.
And that was a who?
Human female. Hi, Gwen. Yes. She's yelling.
I was laughing at Gwen yelling.
Oh, okay. I was like, it wasn't me.
No,
Shut up! I'm paying attention.
I
There's
heard
only
Gwen
3
just
bodies in this room?
echoing.
In the mirror?
So in the mirror,
Yeah.
there are a total of 4 bodies.
Oh, there's also one in the middle.
In the middle, yep. And that is another one where a suit of armor, so you can't really see what it is. But you do see that the insides have been brought outside in a very
so
similar
same
fashion.
Type of
Yep.
vivisection.
Correct.
Okay. Is the symbol the same?
It is the same, but backwards. Almost like it was reflected.
Okay. Symbol.
So where on the point of the I'll say it like this. So the point of your star here
Yeah.
is here, right?
Yeah. It would be on
In-
the top on the other one.
It would be on the top.
Got it. So, but the mirrors, are they in the same position? Like
Mirrors are all the same.
3 on the top and 2 on the
Yep. All the mirrors that you saw, 4 of them were bloodied. 1 seemed to be relatively untouched.
So, different from this?
About the same.
Oh, about the same. What is this thing next to this guy? I just noticed.
Just like a little step stool to get up to different books.
Oh.
This is essentially kind of like a library area, but shit's been busted. Yadrith, what are you doing during all this?
I'm laughing at you saying busted.
Busted. Busted.
I'm watching Elwyn do all this investigating, and you know that gif of that woman, and it's like there's like math problems going on in her head.
Yeah,
and
where she's like,
The one that I always thought was Sarah Paulson, but isn't actually Sarah Paulson. Yes.
Yes. That's me.
okay, can I check out these mirrors, please?
Sure.
So I'll start looking at myself
Do I
in
need
this.
to look at them individually?
Uh,
Are they just how they appear, or
they're just how they appear. But if you want to do like perception checks in the mirror, you can. Yadrith, give me a perception check, and Elwyn, give me a perception check. Alright, so Elwyn, 27. Looking down, you do see a spray pattern of blood, but it is not the same one that you see actually on the mirror. So you see this one pretty much sitting on top, but on the reflection itself, it shows that there's like something else that's slightly different.
Okay.
Yadrith, you're taking a look in, and you see a couple different dead bodies behind you, but that's about it.
How do I look?
You have no idea because you do not see yourself.
Oh, I was hoping it'd look good.
I mean, as you're on an 11, that's the magic number. You're staring into the mirror. You're like, damn, I look so good. I can't even see my reflection. Mirror can't even handle it.
The mirror.
It's overclocked.
Good.
And you kind of flip your hair, and you're like, I'm fabulous.
Yep.
And keep going.
Okay, so I see that but it's, so these are like broken chunks?
Correct.
Okay,
You assume that it was probably knocked over in some kind of scuffle.
gotcha. Okay, what about this one?
You see that one is perfectly whole. It does have, looks like something was thrown against it, as there's a blood spatter at the top that kind of just drips down. Looking through it, you see, give me a perception check. 24. As you get over there, you see just the slightest movement in the bottom left-hand corner as something moves out of your range of sight.
Like over here?
Seems to be, it was completely behind you, but then it quickly moved out of the way.
Can I like quickly bring my other mirror up, my handheld one, to like track it?
Absolutely. As you kind of pop that up, you see 3 figures standing in the room, all looking at this mirror.
What do they look like?
They're all facing away from you, so it's hard to tell.
Can I walk over here?
Walk over where? Yep.
How about now?
There you see one figure in front of you. They all seem to be lined up 1, 2, 3. The figure in front of you, you recognize. You had seen him previously in front of this portrait over here. It's that same black-clad being. He has a mask on his face. It has, on a 24, I'll give you this, some kind of like visor inlets and a beak that kind of comes down a little bit closer to the face, but it is a complete face mask. And you see a short sword on his back and a dagger at his side.
What about the other people?
Give me a perception check just for the hell of it.
Do they look anything like our good friends?
15. See a dwarf and a half orc.
Yeah, I bet I do. Nice.
And Malice is actually going to step about there and be like, who the fuck are those guys? Looking at this mirror here.
Unfortunately.
So he can see them in the mirror. It's the same type of mirror, basically.
Yep.
Cool.
Do I look that? Did I lose height? Am I a dwarf? What the fuck is going on here?
Okay, I'm gonna stand here.
Yep.
And like pose, be like, hey.
And that is where we will end today's segment.
Excellent. Hi.
Here we go. Oh shit. You guys finally caught up. So proud.
Play
of
the
you.
music.
Okay, hang on.
And it reminds me of like 90s sitcom like Sex Sick.
That's exactly. It's the innuendo one. I was going through.
Hello?
I was going through the different jukebox things that they have on here for like
Yeah.
like battle encounters, ambiance, and all that. I was just going through them. I was like, I need something epic for the homebrew battle, and I happened upon that one, and I was like, I'm bringing that one over. So if anyone makes a sexual innuendo, I'm just gonna start playing that.
You didn't play it for Deez Nuts.
I didn't. And I told you I was too busy laughing.
It's because it was just too good.
It was too
Yes.
good. I didn't want to take away from it. But
Okay.
theirs was here. Let me send you a picture of the. So both of you had to fight a. And I'm sure they'll talk about this. Both of you had to fight a homebrew battle of a enemy of my choice, my making. This is what they had to fight.
Oh.
And Elwin, that is the
That's the scissors man.
that is the figure that you saw in the mirror downstairs.
Yeah, the scissors man.
Exactly. However, during their homebrew battle, they also had to fight the two animated armors.
See?
So
See?
I almost killed one of them, whereas you guys, other than Old Malice, made it out relatively, peachy keen.
It's called preparation. It is key.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm pleased.
But the innuendo joke, of course, as you see with the scissors man, I'll let you kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, the fact that Ben titled the episode. Where is it? Gotta scroll back. Oh my god, how far do I have to scroll? Nope, that's not it.
That's a weird name for a title.
Shush.
Oh, that got me. That was good.
Oh my god, how far do I have to scroll? That should be the name of ours today.
Okay, I'll do that. I told Ben that I'm gonna come up with the titles for these ones,
That's fair.
minus the missing session. I'll tell you what, the missing session will just be the never gonna give you up music video.
Yes. Wait, no, we'll get
ti-
copyright striked.
That's also true.
Yeah.
So the episode of their last session is he is going to scissor me, and that's it.
Oh my god.
You can hear. I'll give you this 3-second clip in between when I pressed record the first time and when I pressed record the second time, and you can upload that and call it. I'm like still
clip.
really
Don't-
upset. So
Don't tempt me. We'll post it, and it'll be the session that never was. All right, so end. But this is what they had to hear when their enemy was close.
Ooh. Ah.
I would say
Giant
that's terrible, but the scratching was pretty creepy too. So.
Yes, indeed.
So I want one of the episodes to be titled just like this. I'm typing it in.
Where are you typing it?
On here.
Gwen screaming. So that could theoretically apply to any episode.
Any episode.
Yeah, exactly. Pick.
Okay, fair enough. I'm
Right.
thinking this one could be the Tongue of Terror.
Ew.
What did you say the other one was called?
He is going to scissor me.
You can call this one "He is going to tongue me."
Oh, I'm about to get licked.
Lick
Deez
Deez
nuts.
nuts.
Oh, that's good. I'm
You can
tempted to
call
go
it-
between
You can call
lick
it
these nuts or don't lick me, bro.
Mm.
Okay, lick these nuts.
Yes.
You can call it ligma. The case of
That's-
ligma.
yep. Ligma. I am going to
I had
message
something I was
Ben.
gonna say and or ask, and now I can't remember. Damn.
This session is titled Ligma. Got it. Ugh.
Well, I guess I'll never remember.
Alright.
Okie dokie. Well, if you do remember, let me know.
Yeah.
And whenever I get back from my vacation, I'll give you my thumb drive.
That's
I
what
can
I
get
was
the
gonna
episodes.
ask. That's what I was
Oh,
gonna ask.
what was that?